PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.
This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com, here to comment about the short sale process that happens out there in the marketplace for homes that are underwater in terms of their value versus their debt. And want to talk a little bit about that process for those of you who are out there in the home market looking for short sales, and just comment a little bit about an article that recently appeared in Business Week, April of 2011, earlier. So the article talks about the short sale process, and essentially what the short sale process is where a homeowner tries to sell their property before it actually gets foreclosed on. A couple of benefits of that. Number one is the property gets moved faster than the bank having to go through the complete foreclosure process, which is more expensive, more time consuming, and they don't have the manpower in order to take care of that challenge of selling a home through the foreclosure market. A short sale is also helpful to the market in general because it's starting to remove the inventory before it ever hits the foreclosure market. And the smart lenders that are out there looking at these properties would be smart and well advised to go about looking at those homeowners who potentially could be in a default situation and try and restructure the loan so that they didn't take such a bloodbath on the resale of these properties, first and foremost in a short sale situation, and number two in a foreclosure situation. So as we talk about this process of buying and selling a home in a short sale environment, according to this article, a short sale usually to get approval by the holder of the mortgage or the mortgage company, whether that's Fannie or Freddie, which only completed 7,768 short sales in January, down from 9,300 the month before. There were only 243,000 short sales reported by CoreLogic in the 11 months of 2010. Versus 1.2 million notices of pending auctions in the same period in terms of homes that were in foreclosure that they were trying to sell. So, in my mind, the mortgage companies out there are a great big bottleneck to freeing up the foreclosure market, number one, holding up the home values, number two, and moving through this process much quicker, which would relieve the bondage of the current homeowners that are underwater, take their licks, which typically are going to be less than what they would take in the foreclosure process, and let's free up this capital, these people to go on with their lives and potentially buy homes that are smaller if they can find, obviously, lenders that would allow them to buy. It also would free up a lot of those people who are now not paying any rent payments or who are not paying mortgage payments, who are just living in their homes until such time as they get foreclosed on, allowing them to then take their income and go out and rent up the marketplace. So, in my mind, it makes a lot of sense for the mortgage companies to pay greater attention to the short sales and shorten the process of a 3.5-month typical process when somebody makes an offer to try and buy a home, rather than focusing on the foreclosure side, and also focusing on the ability to try and rework those who might be in trouble, because they're going to take a bath one way or another. They might as well keep a homeowner in there and restructure their debt. Secondarily, look at the short sale before they go into a foreclosure market, and that would certainly help the residential mortgage as well as the residential home market here in this country. This is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com, and if you'd like to comment on this, you can go to our Facebook page, or you can go to our website and comment on this article directly. Again, this is Mark Warner with PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.
PropertyMortgageInvestment.com.